क्या हैंग हो गया? उधर नहीं आ रहा सिग्नल, सिग्नल इधर है। उसमें लगा के लाऊंगा।
Number, the one-time password is displayed on your mobile, and that one-time password is required to get it login into your mygov.in. Then whatever the number which you get it in your mobile, that you just feed it, and you get a new you get to create an account. Now once you create an account, then you get it registered by using your email ID and the password which has come. In fact, you will get two passwords. One is the opening of one-time password for opening the MyGov, and the second password which will come for logging into the MyGov. Now that password you can change it as you wish, but you can use that same password for further references also. Now this is your one-time password. You get it and you log in and you enter this. Now log in with the password. Now I'll come to this. Now once you enter this, you have a search button where you just type Guwahati and you enter the Guwahati discussions. Now at present what we are available, whatever is available there is the discussion portion, polling and the essay writing competition. Three competitions are online. Now I would request the audience to poll as much as you can so that we win and we reach to that, because you know I could see that when I see that this particular portal, the advantage of this particular portal is, you know, you can once you enter, you can view any of these cities. You have something like total 98 cities, but 98 cities are having multiple activities. So you can go to essay of any other city and see what activities are going over there, what polling activities are going. Some people are going with painting competition, some are going with logo competition. Like that, many are in a different way. Now, for Guwahati, we are at present with discussions. And this, whatever I am telling you, this will close by 15th of November. So I will request the audience to maximum participate and give us a good concrete. See, problems are many, but we need some good concrete, sustainable, affordable, economical solutions which we take it as part of our SMART proposal. Now, going ahead with it, see, you can see in the screen that you get that portal, that logo there of Smart Guwahati. Just go to that and you start with the discussions. Now, see, at present around 70-75 discussions are there, but I I would like to record that with the audience that the suggestions which have come are very constructive, very economical, very sustainable, and it is acceptable also. See, implementable, I should say, because you know there may be many solutions which somebody may put up which may not be implementable. So I could see that because I am day-to-day basis, I am monitoring these activities, and I am able to see that many suggestions are coming. As I was telling yesterday with the commissioner sir also, that somebody has come up with a solution that why can't we have this, you know, staircases when a person walks, with that you can generate electricity. Like somebody has come with a very good solution that why don't you use that waste to energy. Those type of innovative, technical, smart solutions we need so that we go on with and implement and do it in our proposal writing. Now, same way, we have essay writing going on, and Guwahati Municipal Corporation, for which I am engaged, they have introduced this competition. This is the polling one. You have the options that, like, you know, traffic congestions, many options are there. You just go on polling, and if you have any other problems other than the listed above, which you feel that those areas need development, you just click it. Immediately you get a voting that 10%, 15% have voted in your favor. Okay, so this is a very interactive. And one more good part about it is, see, data is going directly to the main server. We are not doing anything with it. Whatever you are clicking, that goes to the central server, and MyGov has a very big team. They are analyzing everything, and on 15th, after 15th of November, whatever the convenient date they set it, they will give us everything, whatever you have fed inside the computer online in a graphical and a statistical analysis way. That portion we will be not be able to manipulate anything or not able to change anything. We have to just produce as it is inside our proposal. That is citizen participation. Now, another activity which is going on is the essay competition. Now, under this essay competition, we have Guwahati Municipal Corporation has given a prize tag also. Like for the first prize, they have introduced for something like 25,000, the best essay. So I think everybody has kids, and I think young generation have many nowadays. They are more IT savvy. I think, and they have very smart solutions also with them and ideas. I would request all the audience that their kids and their college goers children should maximum to maximum participate and give us good solution so that we put it in our proposal. Thank you. This was about this and about the MyGov. Apart from this, as part of our proposal, we have undertaken the self-assessment study by collecting all the secondary data whichever is available with us from various departments. Based on those data, we have analyzed those data and compiled it. So in our interactive session, we'll take up one by one if you feel, because see there are total 23 features. Like I'll come to that. Now, the proposal, as I told you, that smart city proposal is in 3 steps. This is the first stage. Before that, we had that talking, radio talks, the seminars and other things. This portion is already getting delayed, and it was to be submitted by 15th, and we are already completed this thing. Now, next week, see, as far as this particular smart city proposal on guidelines says that we have to do everything through public participation, citizens participation. Now, all these activities which you are seeing, that we have the city profile we have prepared, baseline information we have prepared, and a self-assessment sector-wise, like how much is citizen participation. Now, under all these heads also, I think most of you might be aware of the smart city guidelines. Now, in those guidelines, there are 4 scenarios. One scenario that these 3 scenarios will indicate where the city stands. Now, suppose if the city stands in 2, now how we are going to take it to scenario 4, that we have to write it and give it to as a basic document. Now, keeping it the second one is the identity and culture, third one is economy and employment, education, health. These are the 23 features. I can take out one by one, but it will take a lot of time to discuss all these issues. So what I will suggest, Additional Commissioner Sir, that I think all the department heads are here, so we can circulate them, or next week it will be uploaded in our website. You can give your comments. Again, these discussions will be on, so you can comment on that. Like, I'll give 1 or 2 examples. Like, this is the city profile. If I start reading, because it said, government documents requires many supporting documents, so we have to take everything on paper. So city profile is there. Now, I would like to mention here that the baseline information is nothing but the information given by the Assam state to get selected in 98. So this is the grading. See, you can see that 82.5% you got it to get it qualified for second stage. Okay, this is the breakup of this. Now, once you are qualified for stage 1, now we have this mapping. Now, see, in the first, this one, we have to give the city profile, baseline information, self-assessment form sector-wise. Now, these are the 3 activities which are to be done, and we will be submitting very shortly to Government of India, Ministry of Urban Development, and for comments and suggestions of the citizens, we will be uploading this in our website. This is the base map. So should I go? See, this is very minute, which I will not be able to. Now, the citizen participant. I will give only one example. Like as I told you that, see, the guideline says that these are the scenarios. for citizen participation. In scenario 1, the city begins identifying priorities. Now, out of this, we have taken out that, one good part about Guwahati is that your maximum features comes under 3 or 1 or 2 comes in under 2 or maximum are coming under 3. And one or safety and other things, that is coming under 4 also. Because that is the guidelines which is telling that you have to give the grading according to, if you are meeting those particular features, you have to grade it according to that. Now, suppose if under citizen participation, I am mentioning that it is coming under scenario 2. Now, how to take it to 4, that I have to mention it inside this document. And our experts have been engaged from last 2-3 weeks, and we have been, this data which whatever we are showing here, that has been collected through all your secondary data like CDPs, the mobility plans, the master plans. Apart from this, as per the instructions of the Commissioner sir and the Additional Chief Commissioner and even Chief Secretary sir, we had interacted with almost all the departments and department heads and got it compiled and said that, okay, this is the self-assessment form which we are able to produce now to be forwarded to Government of India, provided the municipality approves it. Okay. Okay. Apart from this, because I am looking after the e-governance portion, I am listing out some of the points. Like we are trying to put in e-procurement modules inside our this smart city solutions. Now, if you have many other ideas, you just post it in our discussion so that we start thinking about it and include those also. Like we are thinking of putting integrated financial project management system. Like for the entire state or departments, you have the integrated. Then information security management system, public redressal systems, health management system, higher education. Like for the entire Assam, you have a single portal where you just click and you get the admission in any colleges and everything. That is our proposal, but we want that your feedback should come on this so that we try to include on this. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Khan. Actually, these are the technicalities involved in this proposal, and really we have to work hard for this, otherwise this proposal cannot be made smart. So, जहाँ citizen interaction की बात है वहाँ है, लेकिन जहाँ technicalities की ज़रूरत है वो है. जैसे कि उन्होंने बताया 30 मार्क्स और 70 मार्क्स के लिए हमें लड़ना है और हमें कंपटीशन में शामिल होना है, तो 30 मार्क्स को पाने के लिए बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ती है. ये जो केवल हमने डिपार्टमेंट से इंटरेक्शन से जो निचोड़ निकाला है वो हमने यहाँ लिखा है. और डेफिनेटली एज सर राइटली सेड दैट दिस इज माय रिस्पांसिबिलिटी टू टेक all the points which we have written, so he will vet it with the departments also. Anything wrong should not go to the Government of India, so we will vet it definitely from the GMC. Now we'll quickly go to the interactive session because there is no time left is very less. So sir, if aapka permission hai, so we'll go to interactive session. Yeah. So I'll call upon Mr. Akash Shingorani and Mr. M.A. Khan to join the panel. Please. Sir, the mode of interactive session is that Mr. Pranjal Gogoi and Mr. Virendra, they will hand over the mic to each individuals who want to discuss. To start with, I will request Mr. Charukamal Hazarika, a renowned filmmaker, who is also helping us in preparing this proposal from sociology side. So to start with, I'll request him to start the session, interactive session, and after that, anybody who holds his hand, मतलब हाथ उठा देते हैं, हम उनके पास जाएंगे माइक लेके, आप interact कर सकते हैं. Your interaction or your suggestions will be recorded because we are recording everything, so everything will be recorded, and we'll take points from that also. So it will be very good opportunity for you to be a part of the Smart City mission. So I'll request Mr. Charukamal Hazarika sir to start the session, the interactive session, and ask whatever you want or suggest whatever you want. Thank you, sir. 1 minute, sir.
আমি আসলে এই সেশনটোত যদিও আমাৰ উপস্থিতি কম হৈছে, কিন্তু উপস্থিতিটো মই যেটো লক্ষ্য কৰিছো যে এই উপস্থিতি আসলে জুৱেল সকল উপস্থিত আছে. গতে আপোনালোকক আমি এটা অনুৰোধ কৰিছো যে আপোনালোকে চিন্তা দৰ্শক গুৱাহাটীৰ ইয়াত বহুত ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ, আৰ্কিটেক্ট, পলিটিচিয়ান, টুলচেন যথেষ্টখিনি জ্ঞানী লোক আছে. আপোনালোকে আমাক পৰামৰ্শ আগবঢ়াওক আৰু পৰামৰ্শৰ লগতে গুৱাহাটীৰ সমস্যাসমূহ কেনেদৰে সমাধান কৰিব পাৰোঁ, যাক কয় স্মাৰ্ট সলিউশন, সেই পৰামৰ্শসমূহ খুব খোলাভাৱে আপোনালোকৰ পৰা আপোনালোকক দিবলৈ আমি অনুৰোধ কৰিছোঁ। ইয়াত এতিয়াৰ পৰা কোনো ধৰণৰ ফৰ্মেলিটিজ নাই। আপোনালোকে এবাৰ কোৱাৰ পিছত অলপ পিছত আকৌ মনত পৰিলে আকৌ ক'ব পাৰিব। গতিকে আপোনালোকৰ পৰামৰ্শ আৰু স্মাৰ্ট সলিউশন কেনেকৈ সমাধান কৰিব পৰা যায় আৰু বিভিন্ন নতুন চিন্তা ভাৱনা বা নতুন প্ৰজেক্টৰ বিষয়ে আপোনালোকে আমাক পৰামৰ্শ দিয়ক। সেইটোৱে আমাৰ গুৱাহাটী মিউনিচিপাল কৰ্পোৰেচনৰ পৰা আপোনালোকৰ ওপৰত আশা। ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you, sir. Sir, Charukumar Hajarika, sir. A question from your side, sir.
Actually, there is no question. I have few suggestions. Basically, though I am a filmmaker, I am a student of sociology. So I look into the problem or the matter from the sociological point of view. Because everything, whatever we are doing, it is for the betterment of humanity. It's for betterment of us. So from that angle, how the human race can be benefited, how the citizens can be benefited, how we can remain man. So that's the angle from my side. So actually I noted down certain things. I don't know whether I'm giving that much of time to analyze
Sir, you
things.
can, whatever you noted, you can pass it on to Mr. Pranjal Gogoi. And quickly, if you can read, okay.
Okay.
Because everybody has some suggestions.
Now, then, I will mention about 2 points then,
Yes, sir.
very briefly. Can we develop the city of Guwahati into a twin city, connecting both the sides? So there is the Hungarian twin city, you know, they are Budapest. So the thing is similar with our topography and all.
Okay, that's a good suggestion, sir.
So that can be, I think that can be seriously think of, if that can be possible. Because the northern side is less populated and there are many scope for development. If we connect these both banks,
Okay.
then the pressure on the southern bank can be lowered. And the city can develop into the other part also.
Okay, sir. That's a good suggestion. In the panel, anybody want to discuss on this point? Okay. Okay. Sir.
Secondly, as it is already discussed, they are naturally or topographically we are very rich. I think the city can be planned like this if particular areas can be made self-sufficient. So there are many localities within the city. If we can make them self-sufficient, then all the basic programs that we are discussing will be cut down.
Okay.
If particular localities can be, then what happen? The traffic flow will cut down automatically.
Okay, sir.
The most precious thing in the world, time will be saved.
Yes.
The most precious item, the automobile fuels can be saved. Air and automobile pollution can be checked. That's what my second point. Third point, see, we have very gentle and natural slopes to drain out excess rainwater. And we have actually, we are blessed with many natural reservoirs.
Sir, I'll request you to cut it short, sir, because
Yes,
everybody is
I'm
waiting.
cutting it short.
Sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
can we create some, if it is not sufficient for us, so can you make some reservoirs,
Okay.
artificial reservoirs, so that the excess rainwater can be drained there? Those things can be used as the water supply sources for the particular locality.
Very good suggestion.
That can be developed into parks, amusement parks, and tourism prospect can be developed.
Very good, sir. So, we thank you very much, sir, for your
these
suggestions.
are my small
We'll
ideas.
definitely think about it, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anybody
Thank
else from central side? This side? Yeah, please. Sir, please tell your name and
Yeah,
then...
I'm Ritik Hazarika, architect and member of the Association of Architects. Thank you, Mr. Akash and Mr. Khan, for your presentation. I have a few limited points to make. First of all, regarding the overall project and its convergence with the master plan, which was uploaded on 30th September, that is a few days back. Now, whether it is in convergence with that or it is completely separate because identity at all, because so far it looks like you are working on something else and the master plan and the land use zoning and everything proposed is on a different picture altogether. So there is a lack of convergence in that. Secondly, regarding, I think a very important part of your presentation was roadside development, street edge as we call it. Parking was a major problem. Now, parking, we understand that you will take up solutions for parking and other things.
Correct.
But there is an administrative issue to that, which is regarding the excessive commercialization along the streets in Guwahati. Now, that is because of 2 or 3 reasons. One is legal. By legal means people are making commercial buildings in commercial zone and whatever. There is a very large amount of illegal component in that, which is what people are using their front setback for so-called temporary commercial structures.
Okay.
These are permitted as per GMCA Act. This has to stop because once you permit them, you cannot remove them. GMCA Act is not in convergence with the master plan and the building bylaws. And once you sort that out, you have a lot of parking off the road. Because this particular provision has been used to by people in citizen in all.
Thank you.
And that,
Yeah,
sir,
one
small
okay.
another point. I have given a detailed presentation on that also regarding green. I have some suggestions I have shared it with the commissioners. One important area which Mr. Akash Ingorani can look other than the Bharolu street for a greenway is what we have the pipeline access which is running across from Narangi to Lokra. This oil pipeline access is basically bioswale and some areas filled up land, some areas just degraded land. So that's a very, very interesting prospect for Greenway, and I have already shared it with you and Mr. Commissioner a couple of days back. Now that is a very critical thing, and I think it matches with your proposal, and even the solar panels, you know, it's kind of deja vu because I was working on the same lines, but on a different axis, the oil pipeline axis.
Thank you very much. There are very good suggestions.
Last one more point.
Actually, everybody is
Yeah,
waiting.
sure.
You give only 2 or 3 suggestions, that's enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Regarding open space in schools, etc. I have seen your proposal, you're looking at all the green belts and how to connect it, but there's a critical part of the land which is with the government. It is a public land, which is into all green belts and other areas. Significantly large quantity of public land is available. They are underutilized. Some are in dilapidated conditions, government buildings. You need to work on maybe integrating them, think about redevelopment scheme in these areas because they are ripe for that kind of activity.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
We have noted all the suggestions. Anybody else wants to discuss on that? No? Okay, thank you. Because we have noted this, everything we will take. From senior officer from backside, Mr. Pranjal Gogil, if you can hand over the mic. Yes, sir.
I am Dr. Binoy Kumar Das.
Yes,
I have got several points which are not directly related to your suggestion, but mostly for what we can do ourselves.
okay, that's good.
So I will tell one by one. For first problem of Guwahati drainage, number 1, rainwater harvesting must be made compulsory.
Okay.
Number 2, within the compound, all rainwater must be allowed to go down.
Good.
Number 3, all drains must not have pakka flow.
Mhm.
Water should percolate. There are many other things, I will not deal with them.
Yeah.
The minimum I am telling.
So you can hand over the list also. That's not a problem because we'll jot down that. That's a good, very good suggestions. If you all cannot be told here.
I am telling mostly for the
Yes. Okay,
municipality.
Okay.
Number 2 item, walking. Why we cannot make all the footpath smooth
Mhm.
without step,
Okay.
without looking down?
Yes,
Why we cannot do it?
that's true.
Water supply. Why we allow the line coming from pipeline of the municipality to the house having tap,
Okay.
which can be kept open? Why not there should be a float on the tank to stop as soon as the tank is full. These are simple things. Road. Why we cannot classify the roads within the city, looking at how much people walk by that road, how many vehicles cross by that road.
Okay.
Accordingly, we can classify. Accordingly, we can even widen where required.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, I think we'll cut down here, or if you have
Okay,
one more
thank you.
session, or you can, yeah. Thank you very much, because you have an experience and you have shared with us. We are very much, Mr. Deepankar is there because he was traveled worldwide, I think. He has traveled, I think, 70 countries in the world. He is from World Bank, associated with the World Bank, Mr. Deepankar. So you can also give your suggestion, sir.
Yeah, I'm Deepankar Chakraborty, an economist, and I worked in the World Bank for so many years. I have only two questions. Two suggestions. One is, we have excluded a big portion in Mr. Hingorani's presentation. That is the hills of Guwahati.
Okay, yeah, yes, correct.
Can we do something on the hills of Guwahati? We can make walkways, we can make jogging tracks, we can make cars, we can make greeneries.
Very good.
So we have to think on the hills first. And second is, what's your proposition on the intelligent city? Mostly application of ITs.
Yes, sir.
Can a citizen get all the facilities sitting at their home, like ration, like your gas, like your bus ticket booking, I mean the smart city bus also.
Yes.
A senior citizen should know when his bus is coming, like through the GPS, like they started, the Guwahati police has started for the schools. We can do for the citizen. So these are the only two things. IT solutions in a bigger way. It should be totally, what you call, IT-enabled city. And second is the hills.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll take one young student here, so or you can tell something. It's good that we have every age of citizen here, so it's good to hear from her. Your name, please.
I'm Nayanika Bora from, I'm studying in 11th standard currently in Army Public School, Narangi. Actually, I have a question, very short one, and it's related to what the first gentleman spoke about. Rather than building pavements around lakes for cycling or jogging or whatever, we can actually, it could actually help for percolation of rainwater through that soil, and it could easily increase the water table, given the fact that so many metropolitan cities have already had so much of water crisis. So how would you solve that problem? And more than building up infrastructures for the smart city, why would we first address the basic problems of floods in Assam?
Correct.
Floods, why would we do that? First, let's build up from the ground level and then think about smart cities, because we have no idea of how the smart city is going to how the smart city is going to benefit the environmental issue, and we have to also take in consideration the environmental degradation going on in our country.
Okay, I got your point. You want to know that what are the base problems you are going to solve, and then you are making it smart. So I'll tell Mr. Akash to throw light upon that. Please. Okay. Okay, we have written your question. We'll get back to you soon. Okay. Sir, you can, please. Ranjan? Sir, one minute, sir. I'll give you a chance.
I am J. Barkagati. I was former chairperson of Assam Electricity Regulatory Commission. So I have a certain suggestion and certain exclusion I have noticed in the proposal. Proposal has been made excellent and it is quite acceptable in general.
Thank you, sir.
But basically certain things have not been covered, like core infrastructure, adequate water supply. As a citizen, we have no knowledge. Total water quantity required for the state, for the city Guwahati, and what are the consumption level. Then assured power supply. There should be absolutely no load shedding. Then sanitation and solid waste management. There was a proposal which was approved by the Commission for solid waste management, and there was a proposal to